Hey guys, welcome back to Rick Plays Kerbal Space Program. We're back here now in version 0.22, released this month. And unfortunately I'm going to call the intermission between the break between new seasons, so officially I'm going to call this Season 2. The reason being is we're going to have to start all over again, as is common in Kerbal Space Program when they start releasing updates. Well, at least it's desirable. This update is why we're restarting here, particularly start new, is because they finally added career mode, which means we don't have unlimited resources anymore. I'm really excited about this. Flag, I want my flag, and player name is Rick. Whoops, I didn't mean to hit cancel. Rick, flag, start. So, the biggest part of this is it's governed now by a research system where you have to research new components. Holy mother of God. Well, I didn't anticipate the research facility being so large. It also looks like the mission control or the tracking station. It's not mission control yet. I think that's where they're going with it. But the tracking station looks like it's been redesigned. There's a whole lot more pathing, and it is just enormous. Looks like the launch site has been moved as well. Used to be more over here. Anyways, so let's check this out. Oh. Yeah, so you unlock parts. Okay. I have no science right at this moment, so I cannot research a thing. This is really cool, guys. So let's get started. We're going to need to make some basic rocketry, I guess. What do we have access to? We have the basic command pod, the basic thruster, single fuel tank, girder, aerodynamic. We got a parachute for recovery, and we got a communicatron for science. Alright, so we're going to make a basic orbital vehicle, looks like, so let's go ahead and do it. I also don't even have staging, so this is honestly going to be a single rocket. Oh, this is going to be nuts. Subassembly. Yeah, this is another feature I'm really looking forward to is subassemblies. So you can build subassemblies instead of full rockets. And what they are is basically your module. So I might build a lander module. I want to keep that in all future renditions because I've got it perfected, right? So instead of rebuilding it every time you make a rocket, you can build a subassembly of it and just load that assembly in and just strap it right on there. So we're going to have fun with that down the road, but I don't have really enough parts to justify it right now. Alright, so we're going to see what we can do here. I'm going to want... Is this the vectoring one? This is not. Though I think all rockets vector to some extent now, this is not the good one I want. Yeah, so this is really what we got right now. Not a whole lot to do. You know what, I do want to make this just a little more, give it some oomph. Move that guy on down, perfect. Yeah, so I'm digging this. It's gonna make me have to get creative. Let's switch back to 1. Symmetry. Supposedly, SAS has also been reworked again, so it's a little more intuitive. We don't have access to any of it right now, so this is all manual control. Did they change how this... They did, because this doesn't sit flush anymore. It's just a little bit off, which I actually prefer. That's how I want it. Anyways, so crew, we're going to let Bob have fun. I'm going to call this the X1. Let's do Roman numerals. X1. X-1. 1 rocket, first experimental to be launched. This is honestly the most basic rocket I've built since I started playing. It's I just don't have access anymore. It's crazy. So we'll see what we can do. I really doubt this is going to make orbit. It shouldn't by any means. So this is going to go back to I didn't assign this a number. We're going to extend that. Transmit data. That's going to take electricity, I bet. Anyways, so this should, I think, give us some research data just in the launch alone. Oh, I feel like our flag didn't. You know what? I think it's dependent on the mission flag. I don't think I picked a mission flag. Anyways. So this is the new launch site. Pretty cool. Let's do it. I do have some SAS control just from the capsule. Did this extend? Transmit. We're about to run out of gas. I need to put this out over the water if I can. I don't think I made it. We got a pretty good altitude off of that. Extend. Transmit. Apparently if my rockets are engaged, well, it doesn't want to, not sure how this works yet. Transmit. I probably have to be in orbit for it to do anything. I don't think I'm going to make. Let's see what the height is predicting. 59,000. I don't know if that's going to be good enough or not. Doesn't look like it. So let's do a little time acceleration here. I gotta get this guy to come back. And we will not be coming down over water, looks like. So I don't know if old Bob is going to survive this one. I also don't know if the parachutes aren't just going to clean rip it off. Let it decelerate a good bit before I pop the parachutes. Now it does not have a lot of weight, so it should be fine. Well, fuel's emptied out. Let's see. Let's straighten out. There we go. And deploy. Ah, so this will work. He should survive. The engine may get destroyed though. And a little time acceleration. And touchdown. And that's that engine I was talking about. But he's alright. Crew report, that's a new button. Oh, I got a little scientific data. Ah, there we go. How it works. So he got a little scientific data from just aerial photography, I guess. Neat. Keep data. Report. A little bit more. Electric charge. So we need electricity too. Interesting. But this is also something new. I don't have to go back to the tracking station to recover vessels anymore. I can do it right here. Super handy. So it's like a real game now. It's pretty cool. 0.0 data gathered. 5 plus 5 science. Science 6. Cool. Let's see if I can actually buy something now. Okay, research that stage. Gives me 1 science left. Alright, so now we have RCS fuel, smaller fuel tanks, mystery goo container. We don't have RCS fuel, never mind. Lied. We have goo containment units. Seal container appears we feel a strange looking substance. We couldn't reach in and break the goo. It's got to do something with gathering science. We do have our stage decoupler now. Wouldn't mind the stability. General rocketry would give us a better engine. Solid fuel boosters and the Sepratron. Survivability. Orbital landing struts. T1. That looks like a new one. Not sure. And the radial parachute. So 15, 18, and 20. Neat. Alright, so we're going to do one more rocket here, and it's going to hopefully get us into orbit. We're going to name this the X2. Rocket built on research gained in the X1 project. Save. Alright, so we got more fuel options. So we'll make this the first stage. We'll do it this way. Alright. Throw that out. Throwing it out. Do I have... I don't have fuel distribution. No problem. Just balance this out. Like so. So that will be that stage. We need parachutes. Parachutes. So this next stage, have our bigger fuel tanks. 2, 3. A couple of these guys. And we'll do one more stage, in which be solid fuel boosters straight up. I don't like it. Get rid of it. 2 stages. Because we don't have couplers yet, right? Structural couplers? No. That's going to be a must. I don't... Alright, we'll get a couple GUI modules. I don't know what they're supposed to do. You need the engines to be another stage in themselves. Alright. Break and shake it. Let's go. Who's pilot? Jib can do it. Jib loves the Mark II. Okay, so all set and ready to go. Let's hit it. And this right here is why I say those those connecting rods, I can't even remember what they're called, but the connecting rods are essential because this will flop around just a little bit. That's why I don't want to touch the controls as little as possible during this stage and just let it be our ascension stage. Well, Jeb is just happier than a fish in an ocean right now. Look at that green. That's what he's born for. It's fairly stable despite those struts. That's what they're called, struts. I'm really looking forward to playing this game all over again just because of that whole research factor. Makes you have to think long and hard about what you want your missions to be and how you want your parts to go on. Alright, break that stage. Perfect. How high is this stage going to get? It's 37. Alright, so I need to I'm going to arc it over on the 90. Like so. About 45 degrees. Fire that next stage, which isn't going to last long. I don't think we'll get into a circular orbit, but should get us into space. Collect some good data. Very fast. And I'm going to roll jab on over so he gets a good view. Cool. Oh, so it's just goo I'm experimenting with in space to see what happens. Interesting. Looks like I'll crash on the other side of the plane. So I came close really to a circular orbit. We got into a very high altitude. Space, as it were. This value. Let's go ahead and transmit. And sucked all my electricity. So I need batteries. Annoying. Alright, so time acceleration. Not throttle up. Have no fuel to throttle with. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Straighten this guy up. Crash right out here in the ocean. Don't know if we'll actually get our science from all this because we just do not have the electricity to do so. We'll see how that works. Well, he came in a lot faster than last time. Granted, we're falling from a higher altitude, so understandably. This deploy shoots at about 180. We can do 150. 150 is good. Slower the better. Alright. Less chance of something breaking. And time acceleration. It's a little heavier than the Mark 1 was, but we still got there in the end. Fresh as a daisy. Crew report. See, I would think, whoops, I would think that transmission would be free on the planet because there's nowhere for it to go, right? Or, you know, hard drive, whatever. You can just go pick it up once you recover it. Don't know. So we'll see what we get. Yeah, it looks like we got most of it. And a value 8 plus science. Science 12. Let's see if we can research anything I want. 20 for better rockets. 18 for aerodynamics. And 15 for survivability, which I don't really need. That's if I want to make a very basic lander. I don't know, but this is neat. I'll definitely look forward to doing this. Let me while I'm still recording here, take a quick peek and see what they did with the space plane hangar. Yeah, so I just have the same components available. So at present, a space plane would not even be possible. Nothing to control it with. I could build something to launch from there if I was really dedicated. Tracking station is the same, just different look. Yep. And let's check out the astronaut training facility. Ooh, it's got a new splash screen. Nice pool table. Looks like they have some new names in the system. So I haven't lost anyone, which is good. It's prone to happen though, probably. Interesting note though, in season 1 I did not lose anyone, so I did a good job, but I had a lot of experience. Anywho, I'll be looking forward to checking out this career mode some more. We'll definitely record some videos of us trying to move forward in our career, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video of Rec Plays Kerbal Space Program. Have a great day. Bye.